An interceptor that can carry a nuclear-tipped missile which can take out a formation of bombers? Yes, it's the F-106 Delta Dart, one of the most formidable interceptors of its time, though it was never used in combat, but is now available as a mod in DCS World for all of your interception needs. Hey guys, Emils here, and in this video we will be taking a look at the VSN F-106 Delta Dart from startup to weapons employment, as well as have a brief look into its history. Alright, let's get into it. The F-106 Delta Dart, also known as the 6, was a very capable all-weather interceptor designed for the US Air Force. It was designed by Convair in the fear of a possible attack from Soviet long-range bombers. Its design actually strives from the F-102, which was a mediocre interceptor at best. The F-106 was essentially built around the new fire control system, which was very advanced for the time, with the capability of guiding the aircraft to the optimal attack position. It was a pure interceptor. It didn't have guns and wasn't designed to dogfight, and neither could it carry bombs. It has an internal weapons base, so it has better supersonic performance. It can hold 4 air-to-air missiles, as well as a nuclear-tipped rocket. The design did come quite late, however, since the Soviet threat switched from long-range bombers to ICBMs. A total of 342 were made, and it was only operated by the United States. Alright, that's enough history, let's get into the aircraft. We will be taking off from Andersen's Air Force Base and intercepting a flight of Russian bombers. We will be loaded with 4 AIM-4s and a Genie missile. Alright, so we are in the cockpit of the F-106 Delta Dart. We are here at Andersen's Air Force Base. It's an early morning, and we are tasked to intercept a Russian bomber formation. So let's start off with the startup, and it's just like Flaming Cliffs 3. So we're just turning on the electronics, and then we can do engine start. There it is. We're gonna close the canopy so it's not that loud. Now we're just gonna wait for the engines to spool up. The cockpit quality is not amazing for a free mod. It's okay. It's like Flaming Cliffs 3, so nothing is clickable, and I'd say it's about that quality. Well, worse now after the Flaming Cliffs 3 update, but it's still okay. It is an external flight model, so the flight model is quite precise, I would say. But yes, so the internal textures are not that great. The external model is, I think, absolutely fantastic. Texturing could be, of course, better, but I'd say overall it's a pretty good mod for what it is. So the engine is ready, and that's it with this aircraft. We are now ready to taxi and take off. So what we're going to do is we're going to press the wheel brakes just in case. If there's a parking brake, I'm not quite sure. I'm going to start taxiing. Now on the ground it is, you can't tip it over. At least I haven't gotten there yet. Gotten to tip it over.
Enfield 1-1. Clear to taxi to runway 6. Pat 1.
Let's turn off that. Nose wheel steering. So you do have to hold down a button to do nose wheel steering. And it is very easy to taxi on the ground. Now this is a older, different variant of the F-106. There was an F-106 variant without this roof bar. So that kind of is limiting visibility. As well as just the front, when you don't really have a straight line, you have to kind of offset yourself to even see where you're going. Also, if you wouldn't have a target head-on, but then you couldn't see it. Even though this aircraft is not designed for dogfighting, so you should never really be in that situation. And neither really is it designed for dogfighting, nor can it, except with its 4 air-to-air AIM-4s, which are not amazing missiles. Gonna be taking off right into the sun, which won't be nice for visibility, but it's gonna be fine. We might get blinded. My pilot does not have sunglasses. Right, let's line up here. And wheel brakes. There, we've stopped. Let's turn off just players communications. Alright, so we're just gonna, there is no flaps on this plane, no flap controls, so all we have to do is really go full throttle and take the landing gear up, and we've taken off. So let's go. Push the engine to mill power and release brakes. I'm gonna put it into afterburner.
Enfield 1-1. Unable to clear for takeoff.
Damn, okay, I didn't turn him off. That's not important. We're off the ground, landing gear up. And we are flying fast over Anderson's Air Force Base. Alright, now we're going to fly towards the bombers. Bombers should be in this general direction. I'm not quite sure of the heading. I didn't get that in the mission briefing. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of a hunt for them. Alright, we're going to go into this weapons mode, and we can swap our weapons and see them down there. Now, there's two IR guided aim 4s, and there is also the Genie missile, which also has the sidewinder tone, which will also signal you for launching it. I'm guessing that's a limitation also of FC3 because of weapons limitations, so that's probably why it has a sidewinder tone. But we'll use it and try to use it to the best of our abilities here. We might just have to get a little bit too close for it to get the lock. Now, let's check where are we flying. So we are on an intercept course with the bombers. 12,000. Let's climb up higher. The bombers are somewhere off to our left. Oh, I have a visual on the formation. Let's swap to our Genie missile. Open up our weapons bay, so the missile doesn't launch into our own aircraft and destroy ourselves. Now we just have to fly in that direction and hope it gets a lock. So we'll see how it looks and how many of these planes it takes out. It should be able to take out a bomber formation. That's what it was designed for. So we'll see if it's capable of doing that. Come on. I'm not quite sure. Where should I point my nose for it to get a lock? But it will be working off of a radar lock. I think it's a Fox 2 when it does find the target. And there's the target. Let's launch missile. Let's turn away. We're way too close. We shouldn't be this close. Boom. Oh, that's all 8 planes destroyed. Wow. That looks beautiful in a sense. That's just pure destruction. And that's the Genie for you guys. As you can see, it's a very powerful missile. It might be too overpowered for DCS, as well as there wasn't a nuclear flash, which would be in real life. We would get blinded. But that is destruction. Yeah, we're not seeing this being implemented into multiplayer anytime soon. So this was the VSN F-106 mod. It's a very specific aircraft with really only one mission. I think it's worth trying out if you really like the aircraft and just want to get as close as you can to flying it with what we currently have available in DCS World, or if you just want to destroy an entire bomber formation with one missile. Let me know what you think of the mod in the comments, and also any videos you would like to see with this aircraft. Alright, that's it from me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!